up. It's about 9:30 in the morning. Fed the cats, opened the front door. It's a gorgeous day out right now. It's not supposed to be like this. What do we got for incoming clouds? Well, look at that. A little bit over the Olympics, but the wind's coming from that direction. See some cloud cover down there, so we may get something here later, but we're going to get some breakfast into us. Sit down on the internet for a little bit. Catch up on some YouTube. I just thought I'd kick y'all off today a little bit earlier than normal. A little sinusy. Slept with the window open a little bit last night. Had some rain. It's 45 out there right now too. So cool. We'll understand. 61 degrees inside. Why is that? Oh, 3. That's the date. Okay. Looking at my little atomic clock there. It's like 3:30. It's not 3:30. That's the date. You goofball. Anywho, let's get this day rolling. Alrighty, clouds are starting to roll in. Weather says by about 2 o'clock we should have showers again. I spent some time last night working on the little S15. There's the paint job. It's actually based off of a color scheme I found online. It turned out pretty good. The curvature doesn't quite match the edge of the fender, but it's kind of hard to... The light reflects off that edge of the fender there, running back to get the tape to line up. But put you all down here, and let's undo the... I use this white to my vinyl tape. It's not the cheapest stuff, but it works. I usually use that to get my edge, and then I just use regular masking tape to cover the rest of it. But it leaves a pretty sharp line. Probably should have left the back red, but got some bumps in the tailgate, but yeah, it works. I'll make it happen. The lines seem to line up as I drop it on the ground. Probably got a scratch on it now, but yeah, a little bit on the corners. I'll be touching that up. Grill is black. Again, just like the picture showed. So yes, the black grill would offset like that. Now I've got some white showing on the inside of the fenders there. I need to touch that up as well, but black front bumper, black rear bumper. I just popped the rear bumper on. I did scratch the paint there as well, so. But hey, it's a truck, right? But that's just kind of a little side project. I haven't done anything else with the little Jeep. This is quite the color combination, huh? So. Not quite as cool as Kevin's Jeep. But, like I said, just a little side project we're fiddling around with. Today, not sure what I'm going to get into. Haven't quite decided yet. I left the Jimmy parked a little bit closer to the Cruise today, so I might be able to get into Cletus and play with that shifter. Also left them garage door, but howdy. A little chilly out here with the sun behind the clouds. So this is what I'm playing with. Gotta be careful there, don't want to dent the Jimmy. I already scratching the paint. Like we said, this whole thing is spring loaded. Can't do it with one hand, but you can see the spring inside there. You get the slots. You can see the pins. Drops in. Okay, that's actuating the gear, so it's down in there. I can push on that. Tools out of the way here. I can push on that, but I can't get it down far enough to spin it. You see, it's got to drop in, spin, and then it comes up, and that locks it in place. Now I filed those down a little bit to give them a little bit more of a rounded profile, thinking that maybe they had been galled up a little bit, but I can't get the thing to spin. Now if I take the pry bar and I wedge it under the parking brake opening, do this again, I can get it down far enough, but now I can't spin it. And I've tried hitting it with this other pry bar on the top to see if I can get it to rotate, and I can't get it to spin. There's just too much tension on it. So I am at a loss. Now, I've watched this online and people just pop, pop, undo it, and away it goes. Now, an option that I'm thinking, let me put you up here for a sec, flip you around so you can see what I'm talking about here. And of course, can I reach it from this angle? Too much stuff on the front seat. Come on, let go. This is the shifter that came out of the truck. It's been cut. I put different threads on the end. It's bent. I'm thinking about taking that spring and cutting it down. And seeing what we can get. If I can loosen the tension a little bit to get that cup to drop down, because there's no way that I can see to put a tool on there to get it to rotate when it's down. So I may have to work on that. The nice thing is, if that doesn't work, I'm out one little spring. I've still got this one here that's still good. But, yeah, what a pain. It came out real easy. I mean, literally, push it down, rotate it, popped up. But, maybe I just need to clean everything. Clean it up, Scotch-Brite it, make it nice and smooth in there, polish it up so it rotates, grease the snot out of it. Might be the way that we're going to have to go. But that's what we're dealing with here in old Cletus. Rusty old truck. This thing is fun to cruise around in though. Big old steering wheel. Good truck. So let me tinker with this some more and we'll see what we can come up with. 12:09 in the PM now. The wind has picked up. Like we were saying it would. Talking about maybe even some thunderstorms tonight. Looks like it might be raining over that way a little bit. So what I'm doing now is I brought the old shifter in. Take all the components off of there, the spring, the cup, there's a little retainer ring in there. Hopefully they'll fit inside a brake bleed container. And I'm going to fill it with some super clean, and I'm going to let those parts degrease a little bit. And then we're going to try cutting a spring. See if I can't reduce the tension. Or maybe I can figure out why maybe the spring's in the wrong way or something. I don't know. Maybe there's a little retention, detent. I don't know. But we're going to tinker with that and see what we can come up with. So, we'll bring you back in a bit. Ooh, we're just plugging away with today. I got bits soaking grease off. That's the cup. A little filing on it. We're going to see if we can't get that thing to fit and rotate a little bit better. Spring, I cleaned it all out. It's just getting the right pressure to get that thing down. So we're still playing with it. I just noticed the frame for the S10. I don't know if it's showing on camera there. She's twisted. Got a bent frame. But I ordered something. In this troubling times, and how people are hoarding toilet paper, trying to keep yourself stocked up. I'm down to my final 2 rolls. Can't find it around here, although I haven't been out to the stores in a week. But jumped online a while ago, about a week and a half ago now. It's roll of toilet paper. I'm gonna order that. It's a big roll, so I ordered it. That's a roll of toilet paper. Yes, sirree. That's 2,000 feet. 2-ply. All right. Then I checking on the shipping, on the tracking, just to make sure that, it's on time, it's going to be here and whatnot. And then it dawned on me that why it was so expensive. There's 6 rolls. I have 12,000 feet of toilet paper there. I'm not going to run out for anytime soon. So that was $65. I don't know how much a single roll of toilet paper is. It was probably a little bit pricey, but if anything, it was, hey, good for the videos, right? So that's going to last me a while. The only drawback is that's not going to fit in my toilet paper holder. I'm going to have to come up with something. I've got an idea. I don't know if we'll get into it today because it's looking got gray clouds over there. Clouds kind of coming from that direction right now, so I don't think we're going to get the saws out. I got toilet paper. Eat your heart out, hoarders. And last time I checked, it was still available, so pop on Amazon. Took about a week to get here. 6 rolls, 2,000 foot. 2-ply, universal core, 12-inch diameter. Jumbo roll bath tissue. So yeah, a lot of toilet paper there. So, gotta find a place to stash that. I got an idea for a toilet paper holder. We'll have to build one. I got lumber. Oh yeah, we got lumber there. I got a chunk there that we can use. We can use some of that if need be. I got screws. Yeah, I probably even have some stain floating around here. We can even make it look pretty. Sandpaper, sanders. So we got another little side project. But we're fiddle farting around here with the trucks. Actually working on wheels right now. Detailing those out, we'll show you in a bit. But, plugging away. And we're back still tinkering with whatever we can get into. This time, we're looking into the Jimmy. So some of you have heard me complain that truck gets nice and warm, driving it around, sitting at a light, shutter, stall. Fires right back up every time. Kevin mentioned that could be the idle air control valve, which this is a throttle body. I've got it set up in a vise here. I thought I was going to have to bust this free, but that's your control valve. 4 little prongs there. There's a gasket runs along the side there, but that's the control valve. Now this is not the throttle body from the truck. I haven't torn the truck apart. It's a little spring-loaded deal. So I just ordered a brand new one. It's an AC Delco. The only drawback is I ordered it through Amazon. That's the only one I could find, an AC Delco, that they would verify it was the right part. Summit Racing had them. Part number didn't match, and it was for the GMT 400 style truck, the newer body style from '91. So went ahead and ordered it from Amazon. It's going to be about 2.5 to 3 weeks because they're prioritizing their deliveries, but just wanted to check that out. I don't know if there's a way you can service those at all. And I've got another throttle body right here, but the valve is gone. So I guess this is one that I was playing with. This is one of the junkyard units. So just looking at that throttle lever there, it's a little bit different than mine. Interesting. So I'll just tuck that back in the corner. Not that we'll ever do anything with it, but we got it just in case. So yeah, this one's got a lot of crud on the end. I don't know if it's any better than mine. I'm leery about swapping them out. I may just look into seeing what if they're serviceable or anything. I don't see any markings on this one. But yeah, like I said, just something we're fiddle farting around with today. So, gotta start prepping more model parts to paint. Did up the wheels and whatnot. Sprayed them in a semi-gloss, but the semi-gloss was just about empty, so I got half decent coverage. They're not super glossy, shiny. They should look alright. I did all 8 wheels, but I'm going to use that style. So, anyway, 4:30. Got lots of time to do stuff yet. Oh, radio's on again. Turn that right on down. It's chilly out here tonight. Are we zoomed? Or a little bit, I guess. But yeah, what is it? 12 degrees Celsius. That's what, 50-ish degrees Fahrenheit. 49, 50. It just feels chilly today. But I guess it's snowing like crazy in the mountains right now. We got gray clouds rolling in. Mountains are over that way. The Snoqualmie Pass eastbound is shut down right now. Don't remember what they said about Highway 2, but yeah, it just feels cold. But we're farting around with the truck builds again. I haven't touched the Jeep. Get the little S15 Jimmy going here. We got axles and springs and front suspension and frame and radiator, and I got the motor inside clamped up. A lot of parts on this kit are warped. Everything's got a twist to it, so I'm not real pleased about that. But the body turned out pretty good. There's no clear coat on that yet, it's just paint. There's the wheels. I changed the tires out. I didn't like the ones that came with the kit, so I had these floating around. Little Firestones. Trying to find my white paint. I may do white letters too, but just a little bit better. The tires that come with the kit almost look like a old bias ply square. You know, if you just had the tread on the bottom, there was nothing that wrapped around onto the sidewall at all. So I threw those on. Threw the other ones away. Other than that, we're just kind of plugging away at stuff. Haven't figured out the Jimmy or the Cletus issue yet. It's still soaking. In fact, I should probably just got the little cup sitting in some brake cleaner here. I think we're pretty clean now. It's been sitting for most of the afternoon. Cutting through all the old grease. And we'll throw some gloves on and see what we can do to figure that part out. But just kind of getting along on this Monday afternoon. Clouds are ripping right along. The mighty huntress. Oh, it's wet grass. So that's what's going on today. Exciting. Well, it got dark. I tried to put some weed killer down in the yard, but it was old stuff and it kept plugging up my sprayer, so I gotta make a trip up to the hardware store. I don't know if I'll do that during this whole shutdown or if I'll just wait a few weeks and do it then, but get that file put away. But yeah, we kind of cleaned up on the ring a little bit. I gotta get some emery cloth, emery paper, and I know I got, there it is right there, I actually just found it. So we're gonna clean up the inside of that and get rid of the rust. Maybe that'll help it rotate. This is the one that actually came out of the truck. I've kind of, little nubs there, kind of filed them down a little bit and softened them so that it'll hopefully slide over a little bit easier. We'll see. But the one that's in the truck right now is pretty beat. So maybe that's part of the issue, but we're going to mess with this tomorrow as long as the weather holds out. There's the spring. It almost looks like a valve spring. Good size. It's no wonder I can't reef on it. So I haven't cut it. We're going to try cleaning up this one first, and then if need be we'll cut that spring down a little bit just to give us a little more play. But yeah, painting a couple of model truck parts here. We got the frame going. The frame's pretty much done. I'm going to call that complete. We'll put that back in the box for now. Suspension bits. Quick blast there. Steering looks good. We'll throw that in the box. Fan. One side's painted. Radiator. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Throw that back in the box. Do the back side of the ancillaries. Axle needs a little bit more. Springs look good. And there's the motor with the heads on it. I'm going to spray that in gloss black, I think. This is all semi-gloss, just to give it some contrast. So, but I'm going to go ahead and kick y'all off here. I'm going to play around with this a little bit off and on tonight. And yeah, just kind of fiddle fart around, take her easy. It's chilly. Dropped down to 10 degrees Celsius. What's that, about 40? Oh, about 44 or so. 43, 44 degrees. It's definitely, was about 48 earlier, and with the wind chill said it felt like 39. So this is end of March. Should be a little bit warmer. But anywho, play around with these model trucks a little bit, goof around with inside, get this video put together for y'all. I was working on a Jimmy video, and like a moron, I shut the program down. I was working on it off and on. I got a hair right there. I was, yeah, working on it off and on. A little bit here, a little bit there. I shut the program down, lost it all. So I gotta restart. So, oh well. We'll catch you on the next one. Tomorrow's another day. Today's what, day 6? Tomorrow's day 7? Yeah, Tuesday. So yeah, Wednesday will be, no, today's day 6, 5. I don't know. Today's Monday. At least I can remember that. Wednesday will be the 1 week mark, and then we've got a week to go before we return to work, hopefully. So, anyway, catch y'all tomorrow. Rest easy, stay safe.